Hello everybody and welcome back to Balake Farms. So I'm hoping this is the last episode of being in October. So we are still on with the carrot harvest, as we can see. We've also started now drilling, what's it, wheat I think we're putting in. Let's just go double check. So yeah, we are drilling wheat, although it does look like we're going to have to nip off and get a seed bag for him, unless we've got some in the yard. So yeah, we're drilling the wheat, and then hopefully by the end of the episode it'll dry up and we can get on with a bit of corn. So as I now know he's going to need some desperately, let's all nip over to the store and get some seed. I don't think we've got any kicking around. We've still got the drummer diesel on the back, but I will bring the teleander over here and get that off the back very soon. Yeah, so he's just run out of seed. So yeah, let's run down to the store. Let's get some seed for the worker. Then he can crack on and we'll get the rest of them carrots in. Right, so we returned to the field with some premium seeds. Bought premium ones this time because they were cheaper. So we'll get these uploaded into the seed drill. And with that, we should then be able to get the worker to finish this field. And we'll carry on with the carrots. So it's only that one last field, so it shouldn't hopefully take too long now. So cancel the worker, see if that'll let me and refill with diesel, even better. Because if there's any pallets of anything, it'll be kicking here. I think that's solid fertilizer. Yeah, I don't think we've got anything else. No, that's fine. We're gonna have to nip back to the store. Probably won't take the trailer this time, and I'll just get one pallet of a seed. So I'll just quickly run back and forth. I'll get it loaded up, and then you'll see me in our carrot harvester, and we'll get that field lifted. We also need to take a tractor down there to start carting, but I might get a worker to bring one to me if they can cope with that job, but we'll soon see. Right, so just quickly getting it unloaded. I thought I'd bring the Fiat with me. We've got the worker back drilling. So we'll get this unloaded and hopefully we'll get cracked on and get this field done. And then that drier weather is coming and we should be able to harvest our corn. So it's very exciting. And then we've got to work out what we're going to spend our money on. So there might be a few changes later in the episode. Oh, best turn this back on. But yeah, no, I'm thinking there might be a few changes. Might get rid of some machinery, keep some machinery, and then we will be in the best place possible. But for now, let's get our carrots out of the ground. So it's fairly good yield off that second field of carrots, and barely getting around the headland before filling up and then having to take it around. So I think I've only done 3, maybe even 2.5 laps at the moment, and we've already had to go to the sell point twice. So yeah, I'm just going to run this because he's finished drilling the field, so I'm just going to run in and get the roller, set him up on rolling, and then we can say that this field is done. So that's good, because that's another thing in October we've got out the way and done with. Because obviously it's the last month we can grill wheat, and we need the wheat for our chickens. So we might actually expand the chicken empire if we've got enough food, but while we haven't got plenty of food for our chickens, we don't want to get too carried away, because there's no point in having loads of chickens if you can't feed them. I also don't know what the goats are doing. I'm hoping they've started producing milk, but we'll soon see. And if they haven't, unfortunately, we're going to have to give up with the goats, sell the enclosure, and our money would be better spent buying more cows that are producing milk straight off the bat. So we'll get this settled, and then I'll carry on. Should be able to just get him going. So as you can see, we're now at 92%, and I think this is literally the 3rd lap of the headland. So yeah, the field is yielding fairly well. You'll see in a second how quickly it fills up. So it looks like it's getting 123% yield. 120 tonnes per hectare. So plenty of crop off this field. It is a very good field, so whatever we plant in it next time, as long as we do everything right, drill, roll, spray, fertilise, we shall carry on getting good yields off this. This might be a sunflower field next time. But yeah, as you can see, we was just over there where the tractor is. And we're at 56% already. I don't even know if we'll make it to the same point as where the tractor is down this side before we're full again. So let's have a look. We're 70%, 80%. And there we are, we're full. So yeah, we've literally just got opposite where we've unloaded. That's how quick it is filling up. And obviously this trailer only holds 26,000 litres, so it's taking a long time for me to keep fighting back and forth, coming in, doing a bit, carting back and forth. So we'll stick with it, and hopefully we can get this field done. And also, as you can see, the tractor is struggling in the rain to climb the hill, so it is really struggling. But it's not to do with the tyres, because the tyres are in good nick, because I did just check them. Yeah, down to 1 mile an hour. So yeah, very slow, but let's get cracked on. I'll see you guys after a bit more harvesting. Here we are, another load to the sell point. This should take us up to around £240,000, and we've still got a long way around that field to go. So if it dries up before we've got the carrots done, we will jump onto corn harvest, but if not, we will carry on and get these carrots off. Now, I've been thinking to myself, what would make life easier? And I'd wondered if we had got something like this. An old International. Or, I believe, we have a Volvo lorry. So I think these are around the 90s, these lorries. So it is all part of the vintage. It would make carting a lot quicker, however, it would be not very good in the field. There's also, I've just seen that one. So it's a Globetrotter, but the tipper only holds 11,000 though, so 15, yeah, so it's not actually an upgrade, it's just faster. But we'll carry on. I'm sure it won't take too much longer now. We've got around the headland, so as we go around and around and around, we are technically making the field smaller and smaller. So I don't think there's any fast tractors. But yeah, no, that is fine. Right, let's carry on and let's get this job done. This Fiat really does not like this hill. Just spins. I'm hoping we can get it over here, get it up the hill, and then get it unloaded. So as you can see, we've already got 10,000 litres in the trailer. Again, we're about to put another 10,000 litres in, which means we can only put 6 more in. So it is slowly going down. There is just a lot of carting involved. Next year I don't think we'll be planting too many vegetables. I think we'll be doing more grains and stuff. But then again, with the weather like it's been, the vegetables have actually helped because we've been able to harvest them even in the pouring rain. Whereas we've been holding back on our corn until it's dry to get best yield. So there is advantages and disadvantages. I mean, it's making decent money as well. We're now at £243,000. The most money we've ever had on this series. And obviously, well, we've got quite a few more loads to come yet. So we might even touch the 300,000 mark. So that's very exciting. Right, I'll get this unloaded. Then we'll carry on with our carrots. I see. I'm keeping an eye on the weather as well, because as soon as it dries up, I'll be straight on that corn and getting that corn in. We've also got to pick the header up, so I might even set a worker to take the combine down to the store in a minute, just so that we are fully ready as soon as we're dry enough to be pulling that corn in. Right guys, that is the end of the carrot harvest. So we'll get this last bit dumped into our trailer, we'll get it sold, and then hopefully we can soon get on with the corn. So we'll get all the vehicles back to the yard, we'll get this sold, and then we'll take the combine to the shop, pick up the corn header, and we'll head to the field ready for the corn harvest as soon as it gets dry. So there we are, we're done with this machine for the year. We did 3 hours in it in 1 year. So it has taken a bit of time, but we have got there and we've made some really good money because we haven't even sold the sugar beet yet. And the sugar beet is still sat in the field waiting to be sold, so there's even more money to come yet. So we'll probably we'll get everything back to the yard, we'll get the combine header sorted. If it hasn't dried up, we'll start selling some sugar beet. If it's dried up, we'll start corn. So I'll see you guys shortly. Right guys, the rain has stopped, but it is dark, but it is time to start corn harvesting. So let's see how it performs. We've got quite a big trailer this time, so we shouldn't worry too much about getting it full. And we're going to tip it all in the silo until we get the best price. So there we are. It's time to corn. So it's doing a fairly good job so far. The yield is not, I don't know, to be fair, I've not done a lot of corn. It reckons it's about 95%, so to be fair, we can't moan at 95%. I think it's even doing a straw swap for us as well, so we could collect it and bale it for straws if we wanted to, but we'll see what next month brings after we've done this. We have got the sugar beet to sell as well, so I'd like to get out of the field so we can start preparing the field again. But yeah, he's going very well. And inside the combine looks good. So I'm going to crack on. And I'm going to get all of this corn in, hopefully, and then I'll catch up with you guys probably when we're about there. So leave it with me and we should have some corn soon. that is officially all of our corn in. So let's get this tipped in the trailer, and then we can get a overall what we got out of that half of the field. Let's get this tipped and jump in the tractor and see what we got. So it'll take a few minutes to get loaded. The combine is pretty dirty, so we'll wash that as we take it back to the yard. We're also going to have to find somewhere now to store that header. But it will come in handy because we will be doing some sunflowers and we'll be doing some more corn. So there it goes, filling up. I think we should be about nearly there. So we've got 22,000 litres. So really not bad off that half of the little field. Really good yield off that. So we'll get this tip now into the silo, and then this we're going to have to store. Well, we don't have to, but we're going to store it to get the best price until June, I think. December if we need some money, because the price isn't too bad in December. But if we can hold off to June, it would be better. So let's get this down to the silo. The fields are still wet because the old Fiat is still struggling. So let's get down here. I'll get it tipped, get the combine back in the yard, and then we'll see where we're at. Let's get this combine cleaned before we put it away for this year. Well, unless we buy a field with a crop in it. I haven't actually had a bit of a look yet, because it is a possibility. Let's get this combine all de-mudded up. It's a shame that it's spent most of October raining. But we have managed to get it all in, the corn, so, and we've got the carrots in, and we've got the parsnips in, so we've had a fairly busy October. So we'll get everything cleaned off, and I think the header's just gonna have to sit at the side of the field for the time. At the side of the field for the time being, just because we ain't got a trailer for it, and we can't get it in our store. So I think we'll just put it on the headlands there, and then we can get the combine back in its rightful hole, ready for next year. Yeah, let's get this put away, and then all that's left in October to do, well, I suppose it's going to have to be in October, is get that sugar beet sold, and that will determine what we spend our money on. But I did notice, but I don't know if it was with it, is this field here, it's got sunflowers in. And it is ready to harvest, so how much is that? That's £284,000, but it has got a crop of sunflowers in it. And I'm pretty sure they're ready. So we could buy something like that. And when are sunflowers best? Let's have a look. Sunflowers. So they're not actually bad this month. They top out at 3582, and we haven't got too far away from that, but it declines quite rapidly. So that's a real possibility, that field. In fact, I think we'll make the leap and we'll buy that. I think it's well worth it. I think we'll get quite a lot of money off it. So there we have it. We have this field. It is our new field. So obviously it'll be full of weeds, not fertilised properly and not looked after, But yeah, we have our very first sunflowers. And we have another field on the farm, so we are growing rapidly. So I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. So thank you for watching. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions, please leave them below. And if you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, you'll get notifications of when we harvest our new sunflower field. So I'll see you next time, and we'll get stuck straight in to the harvest. Goodbye for now.